Hi, so I've come down here today after all that rain to check on our lovely bacon avocado tree. It ripens in July and I think it looks almost ready. This is the biggest one of the fruits. Oops, I am going to harvest it. So this is a type B avocado. Yeah, so with a type A variety, the flower in the morning is a female, and then the following day in the afternoon the male will flower. With the type B, it's the opposite. So you've got the male flowering in the morning and the female in the evening the following day. But as you can see, this is about to flower, and they do have a really long flowering season. The avocado trees can flower just over 2 months, and so it's good to have both type A and type B varieties in your orchard. We have the bacon, which is the type B, and then our reed, I'm sure she's a Carmen Hass, and our other Hass, Mexicola, Esther, and Rocaca are all type A flowering varieties. So, I wanted to share our experience growing avocados organically because we've been growing these for about 5 years now, and it's not the easiest thing. So as you can see, this is one of these two trees were planted kind of 5 years ago, and they developed root rot. I think I shared it previously. So sometimes the root rot will actually come in the root stock. So you're already buying a tree that already has the root rot, you don't know, or it gets it in the soil and it's a fungus. So when you go to the horticulture center, they're going to tell you they have special injections. So trees are injected with a fungicide to stop the rot. Obviously, organically, we can't do that. So the only thing we have tried to do is to focus on feeding the tree. Something about avocados is they are evergreen. So as a result, they do need more feeding. They like manure and mulch, and they also like foliar spray feed every now and then. So yeah, they don't look exactly the happiest, but on a commercial setting they would probably get chopped and taken away. But I think what we should try to do is maybe grow some companion plants and give them a bit more shade. The thing that we have learned planting smaller trees, obviously most of the trees that, like these 3 reeds, we saved. They were $10 at Mitre 10, which once again, I think if you're going to buy an avocado, I don't recommend getting a rescue plant because it's most likely already sick, so you're going to have to work hard to revive it. But something that is really we found really important is that if you're in a pasture area, you will find, and you have a lot of hares, you will find that the hares, they love to eat young trees. They will gnaw around the bottom of the tree, and because that's where all the nutrients is, and they will even dig holes into the roots. So we have to protect. Ideally, the best way to actually plant your tree is by giving it that wind protection. The trees also, because of the way that the avocado has a tap root, it's very sensitive. The roots are super sensitive to wind. Even when you're planting it, you have to be really careful when you take it out of the bag and put it in the soil. And then it likes to be if you mount the soil around it. So we planted coffee trees with the avocado. We saw that in South America they grow these together and they're quite happy together, and they do seem really happy. But you can see we pruned the trees and suddenly the coffee just took off, shot up
like a rocket.
So it does like more light. Like before it had more shade, so it did grow more on like the lower bush, and now that it's got more sun, it's kind of reaching up. Just up here you can see it's already flowered and some fruit has set. All up there. I feel like this is where the sun is the most. And now you can see that here, these are just about to flower. And actually up there you've already got some flowering with fruit. So, and then you've got little fruit like this. So,
That's so cute.
commercially they would spray a hormone to release the flowers all at the same time. very similar to kiwi fruit. That way the fruit sets all kind of at the same time, and then it can be picked all at the same time. Whereas here for us, the flowers kind of just for 2 months, they kind of, you know, open in the morning, in the evening. They don't really all get pollinated, but it does mean that at the end, when the fruit sets, we sell avocados at the market from January, February, all the way to end of autumn, from one tree. You know, we harvest about 100 to 150 avocados a week. So you can see all the flowers are coming. So that's what they look like once they're flowered. So yeah, it's not easy to grow organic avocados because there's a lot of treatments, like for the fungus, for the flowering, and then there's all these different diseases. But I find that if you focus on healthy soil, then you kind of just let nature do its thing.